Hi guys, and welcome to Brainsync 5. If you don't know anything about Brainsync 5, this is a channel where I teach students the best 5 subjects, which is the mathematics, English, chemistry, physics, and the biology. So in today's video, I am going to be handling chemistry. The topic that we are going to be doing, it is the matter and the states of matter. And these are the following things that we are going to be discussing in this video. Number one, the definition of matter. I will define matter. The number two, states of matter. The states of matter, which matter exists in, which is solid, liquid, and the gas. Number three, we are going to be talking about the changes of state. These two I'll cover in the next video, but by the end of this video, I have some important information that I want you guys to pay attention to whenever you are answering questions about matter. So let's begin the topic. Let's begin with the first one, which is the definition of matter. What is matter? You see, matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. All physical objects around us, air, water, stones, books, and living things, remember, and living things are made up of matter. So when we start looking at matter, they just mean anything that you see around you, be it air, water, stones, books, even living things. Yes, even you are a living organism. You are made out of matter, you see. So we're just saying that anything that has mass, meaning anything that is heavy and occupies space, something that takes up space or has volume, that is considered to be matter, you see. The easiest one that you can answer in an exam, it is this one. Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space or weight. You understand it? So this is just the definition of matter. Now that we've defined matter, let's look at the second one, which is the states of matter. You see, matter exists in different physical forms called states of matter. The states that I'm talking about here are solid, liquid, and gas. You see? Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, this is a book that I am currently making myself. I am using it to be teaching you guys. I'm going to be referring this video to the book, and I'll be selling the book to anyone who is interested in buying the book. So I really appreciate it if you guys support me by purchasing the book ID. I'm doing a lot here by teaching, creating, and I'll really appreciate it if something comes out of it. Let's get into the video. By states of matter, I just meant the forms in which matter exists in. You see, matter exists in 3 states, which is solid, liquid, and gas. So let's talk about these states of matter. So when solid, what do we mean by solid? A solid particle, it is something a solid is this here. A solid particle has the following properties. Number one, it have a defined shape, a definite shape. Number two, a definite volume. Number three, particles are closely packed, not easily compressed. What do I mean by definite shape? Meaning the shape cannot be changed. You see, you cannot change the shape of a solid. Number two, the definite volume, you cannot change the volume. Number three, particles are closely packed. The arrangement of particles here, as you can see, you see those round balls in here? Yes, those round balls that you see there, here, these are solid particles. As you can see, they are very closely packed. Examples of these solid things: stone, iron, ice, wood. These are examples of solids, you see. Just remember these properties and then you'll be good in answering exam questions. So these are the arrangement of solids. Let's go into liquid and liquid particles. Number one, liquid particles have no definite shape. They take up the shape of the container. A container is something that is containing a content, right? So if you put water in a container, it will take up the space of that container. You get? So if you put a liquid into a container, it will take up the shape of the container. Therefore, it doesn't have a fixed shape. An example that we can give of these liquids is water, oil, milk, and anything that is liquid, liquid. You get? So let's look at the arrangement of the particles. But first, here are some other properties. It has a definite volume. Yes, it does not have a definite shape, but its volume is definite, meaning it has a fixed volume. You understand? It has a fixed volume. Particles are closely packed, but a bit further apart, like they are not as close as solid, but it has some space to move around in. So the other one, it is slightly compressible. You can compress them. They can be compressed, these particles. You understand? Let's look at the gas particles here. What do we mean by gas? A gas, it is like umwela fine, something that has no physical form. It has no definite shape, no definite volume. Particles are far apart, easily compressed. So you see these arrangements of particles here, they are very far apart, right? These are gas particles. An example of gas is air, oxygen, and carbon dioxide. So these are gas particles. It has no definite shape. It has no definite volume. So once you understand these things, chemistry becomes easier. So now that we have talked about the three states of matter, let's try to compare them. Let's try to compare these states of matter. Shape. In solid, it has a definite shape. Liquid, it's easy indefinite because it takes up the shape of the container. Same with gas, it is indefinite. It has no definite shape. Volume, it is definite. In liquid, also definite. In gas, indefinite. Particle spacing, they are very closely apart in solid. Liquid, close, but not as close as the solid. Gas, very far apart. You get? I hope you are following along as I am teaching. Compressibility, very low, meaning you cannot compress solid. Liquid, low, but you can compress it. Gas, high, easily compressed. You get? Very well then. If you have any question, you can write something in the comment section, guys. Remember, I'm more than willing to respond to your questions. Let's look at the change of states. The change of states. How does matter changes from solid to liquid to gas, or gas to liquid to solid? So change of states occurs when matter changes from one state to another due to heating or cooling, common changes. So by that, what we mean, it is like so. Every single time you add or remove heat to a substance, it changes its state. So here is how it occurs. Melting, solid to liquid. I'll just explain this using this diagram here. Yes, this is a good diagram, guys. You can, as I stated earlier, this book is you can purchase this book. I am creating this book. You can purchase it. Write something in the comment if you are interested. So the particulate nature of matter, state changes. So it's all okay. Let's begin with solid. If you want to change a solid to a liquid here, you need to add heat to the particles. Like in solids, vibrate in a fixed position, fixed shape. If you add heat, it will melt. This process is called the melting. If you remove heat, this process is called freezing. You see? If you continue adding heat to a liquid, it turns into a gas. This process is called the evaporation. If you remove heat to a gas, it is called the condensation because it is reversed now. You understand, right? But did you know that there's a direct change where a solid goes to a gas without passing through the liquid process? This is known as the sublimation. When you add heat to a certain substance and then it turns into a liquid, a gas, it is called sublimation. The same process can be reversed when you remove heat to a gas, it can be known as a solid. You understand, right? So this process, it is reversible. So now that we've reached this far, let me explain what I wrote here about melting, solids to liquid; freezing, liquids to solids; evaporation, liquid to gas; boiling, liquids to gas; condensation, gas to liquid; and sublimation, solid to gas. A direct change. An example is iodine and the dry ice. So all these are some examples of this kind of reaction. So yes guys, this is just what I had for you in this video. I really hope this information helped you in any way, and I really hope that you've subscribed to this YouTube channel, because I share video like this almost every week. So every week I share about 3 or 4 videos. Subscribe to the channel and share it to someone. Bye bye.